So we had a little connection problem, which actually forcefully stopped the previous live stream, and now we are forced to continue into this one. So it's going to be part two. Let's say we had a break, and this will be the part two of our webinar of Tilda Essentials and creating a website and owning the website on Tilda. I'm very sorry for this delay. I hope that you will find us back, and I really hope that you will be able to finish this webinar with us. Please let me know in the comments in case there is something wrong again. I really hope it's not going to be the case. Let me just start from where we finished 10 minutes ago when we had this connection problem. We were about to create a copy for the entire blog using the Tilda AI built-in assistant. So to do this, I will click on the content button and then generate content with AI. Here, first we said that we need to accept the AI system terms of use. Once you've done that, you click next, and then you can enter the website description. So the website description can be local arts festival, just to give an idea to the AI tool what the website is about, right? Then you click next, and here is the optional prompt. Well, I really recommend you to use it because this prompt will help the AI to create a more accurate copy for your website or for your blog. And for this, I have prepared something like this. So describe in detail the festival, 2 phrases based on this. Come to the main square of the town and enjoy lots of workshops and performances given by local artists. Let's see what's going to be generated. I click generate, waiting for response, and the text is created. Let me check if I like it. So local arts festival. Come to the main square of the town and enjoy a variety of workshops and performances given by talented local artists. Festival is a celebration of the creativity and culture of our community. Let me just check it against what we have in the subtitle on the main page, and it starts pretty much in the same way. So in case I want to regenerate text, I can always go back to prompt and just generate it again. And most probably, oh, thank you. Yes, the connection seems all right now. Thank you for commenting this in the chat. Also, if you have questions on the way, if something was not clear or maybe the image was a bit distorted, please don't hesitate and ask me to repeat. I will be glad to do that. All right, so we have regenerated the text. Wait, I want to apply this one. I want to also introduce the name of the festival, Fest Art. Wait, I will do local art festival, Fest Art, like this. Okay, and again, the beginning is the same, so I will just delete this and I will start from enjoy vibrant display of local talent, whatever. So this is basically how it works. So you don't need, you can generate and regenerate as many times as you want, and you don't really need to, oh, it seems like the connection problems are again killing us slowly today. Incredible. Is it really that bad, or is it getting better? Because I can see on my screen over here that, yeah, it seems like okay, but maybe it's just me. So please let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if everything is okay. Okay, yeah, people are rating that it's fine. Well, that's a little bit of Russian mountains today. Let's just continue. Right, so I was saying that you can regenerate this copy as many times as you want, of course, till you have the perfect one generated for you. Now, let's move forward and modify this block with the schedule, so the conference schedule. So this one you can also generate with the AI, and I'd rather do that. So content, generate with AI. And here I will keep my website description. It's always local arts festival. And the second one, the second prompt will be the following one. Generate the agenda for one day, Sunday, July 7th, with activities held by local artists. Describe activities and mention the discipline for each artist. And here you can also add or choose the number of items. So number of highlighted events in the agenda, right? You can always leave this button download schedule. I will leave 3, but you can go up to 8. Okay, and you click generate, and let's see what happens. It's always very cool moment. Right, so you see the names are different, and they're all local artists now. The pictures are intact because, yeah, we don't generate pictures for the moment, but I have prepared, and you better prepare yourself, the pictures for your website. So here we have local artist, painter. So I'm pretty happy with that. I click apply. Next thing I want to do is to upload the pictures, the pictures of the artist. So I just again drag and drop them, and they are dropped within the frame of the picture according to the layout of the block. So the first one is Maria Rodriguez, but I have a guy here, so it will be let me put Justin. Okay, Justin Rodriguez. The second one I have this one, Juan Garcia, local artist. I love that all names are a little bit Mexican or Latin American. That's really cool. And the third one, Pablo Sanchez, local artist, musician, live music performance at the park. All right. So you see how quickly it is with the AI. And then the last thing I want to do with this block is to modify the background color, right? I don't like really much these grayish color, so I'd rather use my light blue. Oh no, that's not the right color. That's not the color I had in mind. Wait, I totally didn't. Yeah, I was aiming at something like this. All right, so program of events, July 7th. I can also put it like festival agenda. I think I prefer it this way. All right, and we have the agenda. So for now, we have created the cover page, the About Us block, the festival agenda. What do we have over here? Over here we have the block with the address. The address, we have it here. We just copy and paste it. Very nice. Find us in the center of the town. You cannot miss us. Over there, there's another picture, and let me just upload my image differently because I'm always dragging and dropping, and this time I will be dragging and dropping it within the content tab. I can also add the title and assign a link to this image using this block, right? But I don't really think it's necessary for our block, for our page. All right, so the picture is uploaded, and this is the little overview of the festival. Take part in a festival, it's free. Another tiny bit of address. And an online form. Online form is a cool thing for almost all types of websites because you can, you can basically collect your customers' database by using online forms. And online forms on Tilda, they're very flexible and easily adjustable because you can decide yourself how many input fields it's going to be there, and you can delete, for example, if you don't need really the name of the person, or if you don't need the phone number, right? You are not going to phone them. You can just delete this one and it's done. So you don't need to modify anything design related. You can just do it in the content tab, and then it's done, right? And in the settings you can modify, for example, the button background color. Wait, what did I have? I had something like this. Yep. So then it corresponds to this one, or maybe I will do it even light blue. So you can experiment basically, and you can use this built-in, you see, color picker tool. And then if you don't want to save the changes, you just click without saving, exit without saving. And over here I go and I modify the background color for the button. And probably also I want to make the text black. So you see how it's done. It's done quite intuitively and fast, right? For any questions, contact us. Then the Google Map here, this block I don't need, the credits. The Google Map, you can connect it yourself following the guide to adding Google Maps. It requires a little bit of setup for it's the Google's requirements. It's always not very easy, but nevertheless, it's totally worth it to have a Google Maps on your website. And more or less, here we are. All right. So another thing that I wanted to show you in the page editor was the zero block. I mentioned that we have, Tilda has a built-in editor, website editor, which is called zero block. Why it's called zero block? Because you can make your block from zero, and it's a little bit different. So it is, to add it, you have to do the same thing as I just said, as I just did. You have to go to the block library, you see, and here in the button of the block library, you have the zero block button. You click it and it adds just like any other block. So basically it looks like any other block, but there is no content button. There's only settings button, and then there is a block editor button. And what you want to click is the block editor button to find yourself in the zero block artboard. So basically this, if you have ever used Photoshop, it will be familiar. If you have ever used Figma, it will be familiar. If you have ever used, Illustrator, it's going to be familiar. So this is the canvas that you can modify as you want. You can make it longer or not. Then you can adjust it to the mobile views. You have 5 breakpoints, and then you can also add your own breakpoints here. You see, add breakpoint, reset default, and so on. So basically, yes. And then you can add elements. These are all the types of elements, including the vector elements. So you can have gallery, form, tooltip, as many buttons as you want. So for example, if you want to create a cover page that will stand out and will be just like a very unique cover page, not like any other cover pages that you can find in the block library, you can go ahead and create it on zero block. But what I want to create here is a little block with animation. So I will just quickly go ahead and do it while loosely commenting what I'm doing. It's no reason for you, no need for you to remember everything that I'm doing here. It's just to give you an impression of how quickly and how easily and without a code you can create really cool animations on zero block. All right, so let's say see fast art mood. No, how was it? I think it was like feel the mood, feel the fast art mood. Well, yeah. So this is the text block. I want to set it up. I want to put it in the center of my page. I want to make the size a little bit bigger, something like this. Then I will modify the fonts after that, for sure. And then what I want to do is that I want to add 3 pictures, which I can also drag and drop them. And then I will make a little animation on scroll for those pictures. It takes some time, apparently, with my connection up today to upload these 3 images, or maybe I will just upload them one by one. It's going to be easier. I know here they are. They've been uploaded very well. So I'll just make them, they're a bit gigantic. Okay, so I'll make it a little bit longer, my canvas, and I will put this picture like this and those under it. Okay, very good. Put them in the center. I will rotate them a little bit. I think it was something like that. No, it was like that, and 345 for this one. All right. And then the magic starts. So I click on the left one. I go into the step-by-step animation, on scroll, add step, distance 250 pixels, so that while people are scrolling, it's going to be scrolled. It's going to be moving a bit to the left and rotating. I think it was -10. Yes. So that will be the movement. Sorry, I will just show you how it looks. No, I will show you a little bit better, a little bit later. So then I right click and I copy the animation. I go to the right picture. Here I add and paste the animation. And in the step 1, I will just modify the values of rotation and moving. The distance I will leave the same. I'll save it. Then wait, I don't need a filter, but I want to modify the background color. All right, voila. Very nice, very nice. Save and close. And here is the preview. So I click on the preview button. So the preview button is a nice button when you want to check out what you have created, but you don't want to publish the web page yet. So I click on the preview, and here is my cover, also slightly animated by default. You can also eliminate it in the settings. My About Us page, then my festival agenda, and here is the basically, the animated Feel the Fest art mood section. I think the animation starts a bit earlier and you cannot see it properly. Let me just do something. I'll just change the distance to 350 and here as well, so that it will start a little bit later. Okay. Yes. Like this. Save. Close. Preview. Voila. So you see, when you scroll, these two cards, they start to appear slowly and going to the sides from the one in the middle. So these kind of effects, you can see, you can set them up in just 1 second, basically, and make your website actually stand out, because you don't expect something like this. I mean, for now, everything else is quite basic, right? But this effect is really cool. And more effects like this, you can check in our how-to videos. There's the entire playlist on YouTube. We're going to share the link for sure to this how-to playlist on YouTube with a little, like up to 2 or 3 minutes video lessons on creating these little animation effects that really make your website stand out. Very nice. So we almost are ready to publish our page. To publish the page, basically, what you have to do is to click the publish button, right? What happens next is you have to understand the name of your page for on the web, right? So your URL address. And by default, you will be prompted to come up with a custom URL address with the tilde.ws ending, right? So that will be the subdomain on Tilda, and it comes for free. And the first part is up to you. So I will put Fast Start 2024. For example, I save and continue, and now my page is available on this URL. So if you now just type this URL into your browser, you will be able to see the exactly same page as me. So voila, this little animation effect, the image, and the map. Right, but in case you want to connect to your custom domain, or you want to buy one, you can go to Site Settings using the More tab. And here in the Site Settings, you basically have to find the domain tab. Here, you can use your custom domain in case you have one, and then follow our guides. And Tilda is full of guides and little tips everywhere, so that we want to make sure that you're not lonely and that any question that you may have just in the process of doing something, you'll find the answers right away. So here, for example, you can click on this custom domains link, and you'll be redirected to the Tilda Help Center with a very detailed instruction with 2 tutorials on connecting a domain in 2 different ways. Right, and here's the little guide on how to actually buy the domain name, right? Because you can buy it from other domain registers, not from Tilda for the moment. So this is for domain. In case you want to change your subdomain, or in case you want to stay with the subdomain and you don't want to buy your own one, you can always change it here in the main settings, right? So Site Settings, Main Settings, and here this field is customizable. Very nice. Right, the next important thing is the fonts, right? I mean, it's about art. So I'd like to change the fonts, because now the fonts are, well, they're very nice and legible, but they don't really correspond to the artistic side of our event, right? In brief, how to change the fonts. The fastest way from the page editor is to click on the More button over here on the right and find these fonts button. You click on it and you see the fonts. So the fonts on Tilda work in the following way. Either you can choose the pre-installed fonts from the font library and immediately switch to it the entire page. For example, like this, I click apply and bam, all my copy, all my text is modified. Or you can also go to the advanced settings. And here you can connect Google Fonts, any font from the Google Fonts, and you can search it directly within Tilda over here, you see. The Adobe fonts, here you will have to fill in the field with the project ID, and then it's going to be all right. Then the coolest thing is that you can upload your own font files and use completely custom fonts. And this is something that really makes websites also stand out, or especially if you're working on a multimedia project or something very unique, or in case you have branded fonts that are not from the Google font library, right? And you need to use them, you can do this on Tilda. But for me, I will rather go with the basic fonts, but I will choose different fonts for headings and for the body text. So for the body text, I will choose Tilda Sans, which is the Tilda official font typeface. And for the headings, I will use the Montserrat, the serif font. Let's see what has changed. Allora. Yes, Montserrat. Save changes, close. And all right, so here I expect to see Montserrat. What's happening here? I go in the settings. If something is wrong with the typography, go to the settings, typography, and here is the little tooltip that will tell you that the texts were already modified on the layout. And the settings that you apply on the layout, they are stronger, they are prioritized compared to the settings you set up in these tabs, settings, and contents. All right, so font family name, Montserrat, close. Still not. That's interesting, actually. Yeah, I guess it's the connection thing. Right. Let me try again. I will not leave it there. Okay, Montserrat. Yes, I want Montserrat. And this is not Montserrat. Okay, that's Tilda, and then switching back to Montserrat. Well. Okay, if I put Montserrat. Sorry, I just really wanted to see the Montserrat, and I don't understand what's happening. Fonts, Montserrat, apply. Okay, apparently that's the Montserrat. Maybe I'm just, oh yeah, I think I'm, sorry, my bad. I was having in mind a serif font, and that was the Cormorant. Voila. The cormorants and the cormorants. Yeah, that one. Sorry. Anyway, you can spend a lot of time setting up your your fonts on the page, just like me, and you can actually get it. Finally it's there. So that's what I wanted it to look like, right? So that's the cormorant, and here as well in the block editor, in the 0 block, I want to change it to cormorants. Yes, I'll make it a little bit bigger and thicker, and voila. So basically, yeah, just for you to understand that you can set up any font you want on Tilda website. Right. So once the page is ready, you can always publish it. Once you make any changes to the page, they will not be immediately visible on your published page unless you click publish. So every time you change something, click publish. You change the fonts, click publish. You change the copy, click publish. Okay. So every time you click publish. Right. So now we have not a lot of time left. And in case you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. But in case not, I will be happy to go through the site settings and show you a couple of basic things, like really essential things. Essential things are the following. The forms. So the data collection services. If you have an online form, like here on my website, I have an online form collecting emails from my visitors. I need to connect the data collection service. What does it mean? It means that the service will collect all the incoming submissions, right? So people send you your email, their email address, and you need to collect it somewhere. The best practice is to collect at least 2 data collection services to be sure that no submission is lost. And those are the frequently used ones, the email, Google Sheets, also Tilda CRM, that is a built-in CRM system. And then there are some other CRM systems. In case you're using one of them, like HubSpot or Salesforce or Monday.com, you will be able to connect it very quickly in a couple of clicks, right? Then you can also connect email marketing services and increase your email customer lists, and then to send the email newsletters to them. Right, and then some other services that you can also connect to your online forms, such as Zapier, Notion, Webhook, Slack, and so on and so forth. So this is to collect the emails. Now, to connect the payment methods, notably to be able to accept payments from all over the world, you want to connect payment services. And here's the list of them. So this is PayPal, Stripe, and to checkout, the most frequent and the most probably well-known payment systems in the world. And yeah, they're also integrated and easy to connect. You can also choose the cash on delivery method in case you deliver your products, right? You can also go for the bank transfer or choose the custom payment gateway and ask your developer, if you have one or if you're a developer, to connect your own payment system to your website, right? Very nice. So this was about the payment systems. Next is the analytics. Analytics is very important to track how your website performs, because especially if it's a landing page, you really depend on statistics, right? Your performance is a key. And so until that, you have the built-in statistics. So you can either, of course, connect a well-known Google Analytics, for example, or if you're not a Google Analytics guru, you just don't want to bother and create an account there, you can already have a lot of insights just from visiting these built-in statistics on Tilda. So here you will see the sessions, the types of device, desktop or mobile, which is important for you to understand if you need to prioritize the mobile version of your website or the desktop one, the leads and conversion rates, the sessions, day-by-day leads, and even the scrolling percentage, the events. So there are plenty of things. You can also use the UTM tracking for your links, etc. And if you have the online store, there's the whole dedicated statistics page for the online stores, like total sales, order amounts, the top selling items, etc., etc. Right, so that was the analytics. And then you can also, of course, connect your Google Analytics over here, Google Tag Manager, Facebook Pixel, etc. Finally, the SEO settings. What is this? So search engine optimization. I'm sure you have already seen this abbreviation, SEO. I'm not sure if you really understand what it means. And in this case, there's a little video tip. And if you encounter this little icon across the Tilda interface, don't hesitate and just click on it, and you will go into the to our YouTube channel, and you will see very nice video tutorials created by our team with detailed explanation of the subject. Right. So here you can create HTTPS. If you don't know what it is, go back to the guide to SEO or to the tutorial. The SEO assistant, that's something I want to show you now, is a basically a built-in virtual assistant that will give you some tips in case something is wrong. So for example, the tag H1 tag is missing, or there are two H1 tags. So for the moment there are no warnings, but there will be warnings, and you better check this page frequently to make sure that your page is optimized for the Google results, right? Then you can also submit your website to Google Search Console, and that's really advisable because if it's a new web page and you want to appear on the search results as soon as possible, that's the best way to go about it, because to wait till Google will notice you, it can take a long time. It's better to go ahead and be proactive and just add your website. It's very easy and it's free to the Google Search Console, and then it's going to be indexed way better. Very nice. Finally, for the page settings, it's important to fill in three fields. First of all, page title, then page description, and the page URL. So the page URL, in case it's a home page, you don't need to create this additional tag or like the page URL ending, let's say. But if it's an About Us page, for example, then yes. So page description is important, and I will show you why is it important just in a sec. So Festival of Local Artists in the Main Square, July 7th. Great. I save the changes. I go back to the settings of the page, and let's see how the search results preview looks. So that's what it consists of. It consists of the page title that is taken from this page title field, then the page URL, and the page description that we have just inserted. So these are the three main settings that you need to configure in order to for your page to look well on search results, right? Then on social media, in case someone is sharing a link, or for example, it's you have just created a web page and then you want to share it on Facebook or anywhere else, or on Twitter, what will be added to those three elements is the image which is called badge. And the badge you can either upload yourself. For example, if I upload, I don't know, this one. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll just, upload another badge. Then it's going to be my personal badge. And if not, it's auto-generated, as you could see from, it's taken from the first picture. So the Tilda is scanning your website, and the first image that pops up, whatever it is, it's going to be used as a badge, because it's better to use something than not to use anything for the badge. But in case you have a better picture in mind, it's better to upload yours, right? And now I save and close, and I check again, and my social media preview looks nice. Like that, a little bit better, right? And then you can go ahead and customize more things for the social share preview, more things for the search results. You can explore the additional tab, which has a lot of things, right? But those are the essentials, right? So we wanted to focus on essentials, so we did. Basically, that's it. Then you can recreate your page. You can duplicate it here. In the actions, you can duplicate and make another one, for example, another language version of the page, as well as you can create a new page. As I said, up to 500 pages you can create on one account within one project. Very well. So if you have any questions, that's the moment to use the chat. On my side, I just want to share with you a couple of images of how other services on Tilda, which are not essential, but still interesting, work. The free built-in CRM with its funnel stages, submission comments, leads and analytics, and teamwork. You can work with in a team. And yes, you see, you're just moving your leads from one column to another, progressing on the funnel. Then there is a product catalog, which is a fully fledged solution for the online stores with the import, export, bulk, right? Keeping track on your stack. So it's basically the automated stock for your projects. It's very nice if you are having in mind an e-commerce project. These are the online store statistics that we have mentioned, but we didn't have any stats to be shown. And here are some examples of how it's organized once you gather some data. Finally, there's a very nice blogging tool which is called Feeds, which will allow you to post blogs which will be scheduled, so you don't need to be there and actually clicking the publish button. Sitting behind it, the blog posts are very quickly loaded as turbo pages. Then there are categories, their blog post scheduling, as we just said, etc., etc. So it's a really handy tool if you are up to blogging. And this is the moment that I wanted a lot of people to see, or whoever. Unfortunately, we had this a little technical issue today, but I'm sure all of you will receive the emails. All of you, I mean those people who have registered to our webinar using the Tilda webinars page. And so here is the promo code that you will have to use within the more than 48 hours, but it's gonna expire on June 29, end of the day, European time. Tilda essentials that you have to copy and paste it on this page. So in case you create a new account and it's only gonna work on the newly created accounts without any previous payments, trial periods, so don't activate the trial period. Or any other promo codes. So just for newly created account, you go to tilda.cc identity promo code, copy and paste this one, and you will get 3 free months on Tilda Personal. Then please register to our upcoming webinars. We have lots to share with you this summer. And follow Tilda on social media. We're pretty much everywhere, on YouTube, as you may have already noticed. Also on Instagram, on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever comes to your mind. Just search for Tilda or Tilda Website Builder. You will find us. And we are sharing a lot of tips on web design and digital marketing. And well, here we are. That's it. Thank you very much for sticking with us for this 1 hour and something. I'll be very happy to know if this webinar was useful for you. Let us know in the comments, and thumbs up will really help us to understand that you are satisfied, or just write comments on whatever topics you want us to cover in the upcoming events, and we'll be happy to do so. Thank you very much for being here, for watching us, and see you very, very soon. Good luck with creating projects on Tilda. Bye-bye.